Okay, welcome back. Last time we arrived in Floruma Town and dealt with everything at the Valley Windworks, which honestly took a lot longer than I expected it to, and in the end we did manage to actually catch a Gorbis, and I spent a little bit of time in between episodes just leveling it up to level 15. Also, this Gorbis has speed boost with Modest Nature, which is really good, and it learned Water Pulse at level 15. So, yeah, the plan for today's episode is basically to just make it through the Eterna Forest and reach Eterna City, and hopefully we can get through that without too many incidents. Hopefully we can get through without too many issues, and also hopefully without, hitting or going over the level cap. Although, admittedly, I am a little bit concerned about the actual Eterna Forest because, well, Cheryl's Pokemon is randomized and it isn't normally the strongest to begin with, but we'll see how it goes. And also, Gorb... Okay, that Bellsprout has a colour change. Interesting. I also made a bizarre discovery while I was doing grinding, because I decided to do a bit of the grinding just on the route south from Floruma Town. And it turns out that I also put Munchlax in the box, because I'm probably just not going to use it for a while. If I lose Lopunny, it'll probably go on the team, but otherwise it's fine. Basically, I learned what Munchlax's second ability was, and it turns out Super Luck, having Super Luck is very good, but it turns out that the other ability that Munchlax has in my game is Wonder Guard. So I could have just created pretty much an impenetrable wall in the form of Munchlax, because it would only be able to be hit with fighting type moves, and I am not seeing fighting types on the regular here. And also that Chansey just got kicked in the face twice and just went down as, oh no, that's a Mewtwo. What has high attack? 28, 40, okay, yeah. I'm just gonna go straight out to Gliscor and go for knockoff. It won't have a held item, but honestly, even at level 13, I'm concerned about the idea of fighting a Mewtwo. Mostly because it's a Mewtwo. Okay, I know I just put its defense up to +2, but that did nowhere near as much damage as I expected it to. It'll probably live this one as well. Fortunately, it doesn't seem to be attacking. And I am very glad I went for Poison Jab. But yeah, does that mean... I assume it mustn't have had confusion, because it just didn't attack me. And honestly, I'm very glad that it didn't attack, because, well, it's a Mewtwo. I expect it would have been doing some capital D damage. Even at its not amazingly high level, it's still a Mewtwo. It still has one of the highest special attack stats. And, just in general, Mewtwo is just a very threatening Pokemon to kind of, be around. Okay, a Dragon Fang. Do I need a Dragon Fang for anything in this game? I don't think I do. Either way, just having a Dragon Fang is cool. Okay, this lady has a Cacturn, which means it is time to just immediately swap out to Grovyle or just go for Fury Cutter, because Fury Cutter is a bug move, and Cacturn being Grass Dark, Nelly said it was ground type, that would have been incorrect. It's quad weak to bug. So Cacti confirmed, weak to bugs. And, well, also gave a decent amount of experience and a decent amount of money. And honestly, I might as well just fight all the trainers here. I don't know if it's worth picking up the berries, though. Because, I'm not really going to get much use out of them, because I can't use them in battle, and I don't really, and the odds that I'm going to need them in battle is kind of low anyway. Anyway, let's just fight this trainer before we actually move on. Okay, Picnica Sienna has a Clamperl. Okay, Clamperl is okay, we can deal with that. However, yeah, let's just go for confusion. Clamperl's weird, I've never understood how Clamperl becomes Huntail or Gorbis. Like, I guess Golbez sort of... Actually, no. No, I just don't understand how Huntail and Golbez are the evolved form of Clamperl. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, so what is their second Pokemon? They are about to send in a Rayquaza. Well, that's scary. It's only level 14, but that is still very scary. So I'm going to go for Whirlpool for residual damage. It's resisted, so it'll do nothing. But getting residual damage is pretty helpful. Okay, Scary Face reduces my speed by 2. So I think... Rayquaza has speed boost. That is absolutely horrifying. How much is this Twister gonna do? Too much. Too much. Okay, Confusion did a respectable amount of damage there, and we do get a little bit more residual damage out. What has the highest special defense on my team? 29, 26, 36, 31, 41. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Gliscor. I'm just gonna go with Gliscor knockoff, and that should do for most damage. As long as that's less than half. Okay, Twister only did 13. That's okay. We can definitely beat this Rayquaza now. It's getting progressively faster, and I don't like that. But fortunately, huge power. Huge power. Well, it does exactly what it says on the tin. It gives a huge amount of power. And before I go anywhere else, I'm gonna run back and heal. Because, well, this is not going particularly well for me. Yeah, and Golbez is looking pretty low. I know there's a house where you can heal at the end of this area. Like, you reach the end, and just before the forest, there's a house where you can heal. However, well, there's, 1, 2... I think it's like 3 or 4 more trainers before I get there. And, well, Golbez was looking pretty low on health. And basically, I'd rather just have, you know, a teensy bit more safety. Like, a tiny bit more safety is more than none. And I'm gonna buy 15 more Pokeballs. I should have just bought them all in one go rather than a 10 and a 5. But anyway, yeah. So I should be good for a couple of encounters now, unless I encounter just one incredibly stubborn Pokemon in the forest that doesn't want to stay in the ball. Which I really hope isn't the case. Okay, so there's this guy, there's another hiker, then there is a battle girl and a picnicker, and then we can go into the forest. Okay, Camper Zachary coming at us with a Gengar. Okay, it's level 16. But it is part poison, so it's weak to confusion. How much will we do with this? Okay, over half. And now with 1 speed boost, we probably still don't. Yeah, we don't outspeed with 1 speed boost. Gengar is very fast. And Golbez is not the fastest Pokemon in the world. It has like base 52 speed or something. It's like 52 or 54. I know it's below 60. So Golbez definitely isn't fast. But speed boost definitely kind of offsetting that a bit. And I didn't really want to run into that guy, but well, we've run into him now, and we fought everyone else on this route, so we might as well. Okay, Dusclops. Dusclops is cool. I like Dusclops. I don't know what it's gonna have, though, so I'm going to, wait, I have Pursuit on... Yes, I do. I have Pursuit on Gax, so I'm just gonna go for that, and if I need to, I can always swap out to Gliscor. Okay, goes for Foresight. That's gonna do nothing to us. Because, well... Foresight isn't really a particularly useful move in general, I don't think. Okay, Pursuit does a little under half. Nightshade will do, what, 17? So we... Oh, it does 16, right? It does how much? It does their level, not my level. So I'm guaranteed to live 1 more. Okay, it goes for Disable, which means I just have to use Absorb. Actually, Fury Cutter probably would have done more, but whatever, it'll probably knock out regardless. There we go. And with that, Golbus gets a bit more EXP, Gex levels up to 18, and we make another 512 Pokédollars. How am I doing on HP? That's at 2/3, that's also about at 2/3. Okay, what I'm going to do is try to dodge these two trainers, heal, and then fight them. Well, that's one dodged. Let's just be a little careful. Take the wide path around. And now we just need to quickly run on into this house, talk to this lady, and she will quickly heal us before we go and fight these other two trainers. And then we can just head on into the forest and hopefully get through that. And I just hope Cheryl doesn't have a garbage Pokemon. A Figgy Berry. Also, if I could stop finding berries, that would be great. It really does feel like almost every item I've picked up in this game so far has been a berry. Okay, so, what does this person have? Normally they have a Piplup, that's level 15. Okay, so Vulpix, level 16. And, well, I have a level 17 Golbus, so we should be good to go here. And just, hit him with the Water Pulse. Just hit them with Water Pulse, and that should probably one-shot. 10 out of 10, a nice, clean, easy win for Golbus. Honestly, this is the longest I've ever used a Golbus in a playthrough. Actually, I think this is the longest I've ever used a Golbus in anything ever, because getting Golbus is usually a giant pain. Because, well, it's a trade evolution normally, and trade evolutions kinda suck to get. And also, in general, I'm more of a Huntail fan. Like, I usually like Huntail more than Golbus, but honestly, it's been on the team for, well, including grinding, it's been on the team for all of half an hour, probably. And, maybe it's just the fact that I've gotten speed boost for it, but it is making a convincing argument for itself. And I'm just gonna go for confusion again. And it won't work again, so we just knock out this Piloswine, and we should be good to go. Okay, 582 experience, so levels to 18, and Golbus is within the, what, 12.5 minutes of the episode starting, is already on level with the rest of the team that I've had, well, since the start. Well, since the start and proceeding onwards. Okay, so what? Okay, so now we have to, we have to take Cheryl with us through the forest, which could be a giant pain or could be very helpful. On the plus side, it means we won't run out of health at any point, because she will keep us healed. Like, after every fight, no matter how much damage we take, she will heal us back to full. However, it does mean we have to be a little more careful, because we do have to go with her into double battles. And, well, that's potentially very dangerous. My plan for this fight is I'm gonna target the last, because she only has one Pokemon. Like, she'll have a higher level Hippopotas. Okay, she has a higher level Hippopotas. It's normally Apache Risu, I think. So basically, I just want to get rid of that, and then focus down the other side. And also, she has a Natu, which isn't particularly helpful. It could be worse. It's not, like, absolutely worthless, but it definitely is not something I would be counting on. Like, if you had asked me to compile a list of every Pokemon in order from the ones I would want on most to least, it would definitely be on the lower side. It would be pretty close to the bottom. Like, I would count it as among the worst of the usable Pokemon. But on the plus side, it is using me first, which means it can kind of get stuff done. Like, it's not gonna... Okay, I guess for lucky chance, so I now can't get critted, so that's kind of nice. Okay, Donphan comes in. Okay, Drought Donphan. So we've seen Drizzle Breloom, Drought Donphan. We've seen Sandstream on both Skuntank and Alakazam. So game, what has Snow Warning? That's gonna go for... Okay, I was expecting that to go for rollout, but okay. Oh, that's going to do a lot. Okay, that was a lot less than I was expecting. But Flail is kind of dangerous because it does more damage for whoever. But yeah, Flail does more damage for whoever health is, so that was actually kind of potentially a bit scary. Fortunately, they only have one Pokemon left, and that Pokemon is... As soon as the sun and light is, you know, less strong. A Chansey. Okay, Chansey has a whole bunch of special defense and a ton of health. So that means it is time to swap to Midas and just use Double Kick. Because, well, we fought a Chansey earlier in the episode, and we know how that went. And, okay, how much will Double Slap do? Honestly, that is doing a lot more damage than I expected it to. Like, Chansey has no physical defense. I think it's base 5 physical defense. But honestly, Natu's Natu's physical attack isn't that high either. Like, for that to do that much, I'm genuinely surprised. Oh, well, on Amnesia, I'll take that over Agility. Because I don't think I really need Agility so long as I have Speed Boost. And with that, Cheryl will also heal up our Pokemon. And, oh, there's an item here. What do we have? A Payapa Berry. Okay. Definitely not a papaya. Like, I know that I'm pretty sure all of the berries are, like, based on actual fruits. So the Pecha Berry is obviously meant to be a peach, and I imagine the Cherry Berry is probably, like, a cherry. I have no idea what half the other ones are. Like, I think it's... well, the Pinap Berry is obviously a pineapple. But I don't actually know what they all are. I'm sure there's some that are just, like, fruits I've never heard of. Okay, so... I swapped it to Lopunny mostly just because I need to get a bit more experience onto it. And also, well... Hang on, wait, are they going for strats? Oh, they're going for strats! Let Skorupi acupressured the Mareep and give it a +2 to special attack. If it is actually attacked, that could have been very bad. That's going to boost its physical defense, isn't it? No, boosts its evasiveness. Honestly, that might be even worse. Because it's just going to spam acupressure, isn't it? Okay, it's boosted its evasiveness and its special defense. So it's not doing anything to actually do any harm, but like, this is gonna get a little bit annoying. Okay, so its accuracy goes up. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave this like one more turn, and maybe I'll get lucky and get a crit, otherwise I'm just gonna hit the speed up button. Okay, we go for it. Natu goes for it, takes Pin Missile. Okay, how much will that do? Okay, I only did 2. Yeah, I'm just gonna speed up through this. Okay, that increases its physical attack, so I should be a little careful. But yeah, this could take forever, so I'm just gonna speed up through this. Well, that's Natu. Wow, Natu didn't die. Okay, there we go. So, Skorupi down. Basically, I don't want to speed up every fight, but like, if I think one's starting to take ages, I'll just speed up on that. I can get a Rhyperior or a Quillfish. I think the obvious answer here is Rhyperior, right? Because, like, I mean, I kind of talked smack on Quillfish a couple of episodes ago. But then again, Quillfish is probably way easier to catch. But Rhyperior is, like, fully evolved. Like, Rhyperior is a fully evolved Pokemon. So, I think I need to go for Rhyperior. Like, it's fully evolved, and I really like Rhydon. And also, even just for dupes, even just for dupes and species claws, that opens up 3 more types. And it has color change, so that's not ideal. Why did Horn Attack do so much damage from a Natu? I mean, either way, I just need to catch it now. And I'm a bit wary about actually attacking it. But I also don't have anything with Thunder Wave or a means to, like, stop it. So, hopefully we can just catch this. If I could get a Pokemon with Thunder Wave, that would be great. But I would love to get a Pokemon with Thunder Wave right about now. No. Yeah, I don't think this Rhyperior is going to stay in the ball. Like, I'm not going to attack it anymore. But, well, Cheryl seems to be out for blood, so, okay, that is actually very good for me. I mean, I still can't actually do anything, but hey, it means I can now throw Pokeballs at this thing in peace. Also, like, okay, yeah, we are swapping out right now. What has highest physical defense? 41, 21, 41, 60. Okay, out to Gliscor we go. Okay, so I'm going to swap out to Gliscor, and hopefully we should be okay. I'm going to let this get to probably like 13 Pokeballs before I consider just leaving it. Because, well, I don't have a means to paralyze it. I can't put it to sleep or anything. I know that I have a Hoothoot that has no guard, but that's currently in the PC. Maybe I should have leveled it up. Like, I probably should have actually just leveled it up. Like, maybe what I should have done was level it up in advance, get it to Noctowl. But then again, if it became Noctowl, it might lose no guard. Yeah, I don't think I'm catching this Rhyperior. I'm going to be very sad about it, because I really wanted this Rhyperior, but I just don't see it staying in the ball. Come on, you can do it. No. Yeah, how much is this going to do? A dangerous amount, actually, because, like, I think I'm now in crit range. Come on, stay in. 1. No. Fury attack? Oh no. Oh no. 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 Less than 5. Less than 5. Less than 5. Just 4. That was awful. Okay, okay, I'm gonna go to Nidoking. I'm gonna go to Nidoking and throw 2 more Pokeballs. And if I don't get it in and if it doesn't stay in after these 2, I think I'll just leave it. Because, 1, no, come on, Rhyperior, you know you want to stay in the ball. You know you want to join the team. Okay, I'll give it 2 more, because I know I outspeed it. Eat it with Nidoking. Okay, come on. Yeah, this Rhyperior just does not want to stay in the ball. What is this thing's speed stat, actually? I'm very glad for background input mode. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Funnily enough, I caught it while I'd actually tabbed out to look at Cerebi to see what this thing's catch rate was. Apparently its catch rate is 30. So that was actually harder to catch than a lot of legendaries. Well, a lot of box art legendaries. And, this may come as a surprise, but I don't have a name plan for this. Note, that shouldn't actually come as a surprise. I never have names planned for like 90% of Pokemon. Let's see here. Mild nature. That's what? Plus special attack minus physical defense and color change. And it only has normal moves. Honestly, this is not the best Rhyperior it could have been. But you know what? That's fine. At least it's a Rhyperior. We can work with that. But let's see what else we could have had. Licky Licky or Glameow. Those would have actually been kind of nice. In fact, Glameow has a slow start though, so definitely wouldn't have been the ideal situation if I'd gotten that. But then again, it starts, like, it would have Fake Out to get rid of one of the turns on it. And also, once it becomes Perugly, it would get a different ability. Also, I am just going to try and knock out this Licky Licky, because I imagine it'll give a ton of experience, because Licky Licky, it has a lot of health, and I think EXP yields have something to do with HP. I don't remember exactly how the, like, algorithm for calculating experience works. Like, I know it was changed in Gen 5. Like, I know that's different in Gen 5, because after that it had something to do with like, the level gap between in like the Pokemon being knocked out and Pokemon gaining experience, which is why you could get a ton of just ridiculous as EXP numbers in Gen 5. I don't remember exactly how it all works, but I know that that's how. I know that there's something to do with that. Also, I know it's level 23, but that Natu is hitting for so much damage when it actually takes a physical move. Like, what's up with that? And that'll knock out the Licky Licky. Of course, we got a crit when we absolutely don't need it. But hey, we managed to get it. Okay, now I can just a quick attack and knock out this Glameow in one hit. I never knew how to pronounce it as a kid. Like, I didn't know if it was Glameow or Glameow. Like, I always assumed that it was Glameow because, like, it's a cat, so meow, and I always assumed that, like, because of the way it was designed, it always was supposed to be, like, I always assumed it was meant to be, like, glamorous looking. Like, I assumed that's what they were going for with it. But, yeah, I really don't know. And, what do I want to lead with here? Let's lead with Gax. Hopefully they have rock types. Rock or water types. Like, no poison or ice. Honestly, ice is the worst type I can encounter. Please, no ice types. No ice types until I get a fighting type or something. A Crobat and a Lantern. That's pretty bad for my team. Okay, let's just go straight to Crobat. I should have fought these two individually. Actually, you know what? No. I'm gonna make an executive decision on a new rule that I'm putting in right now. In the event that there are double battles, like, in the event that there's two trainers stood like they are here, I'm gonna say I have to do the double battle. Like, if there's two trainers that you can fight individually, I'm gonna say I have to do the double battle. Just add a little bit of difficulty here. Okay, Crobat uses Bite. I mean, I'm in a 2v1 now, so let's just target down one side. Grottle definitely isn't doing anything to me. And Aledian is their third and final Pokemon. I think one of these guys normally has like a Wormadam, a Burmy, and maybe no, they definitely don't have a Moffin. Because I don't know why I remember this, but I'm pretty sure the first trainer in the game that has a Moffin is on the way to Celestic Town. We don't need Furika though. And honestly, you know what? Gliscor's handled the entire rest of this fight solo, so I might as well just have Gliscor finish off the rest of it. And I think there's only like one trainer left in here, so we aren't doing too bad in terms of potentially over-leveling. However, obviously there is still the entire Eterna City gym, but as long as we don't hit level 23 before we fight Gardenia herself, we should be okay. Okay, let's hopefully not encounter anything in here. A Mickleberry. What is a Mickleberry? Like, I'm sure the game is just making half of these up. Man, Tauros would have been a really nice encounter too. It would have been a giant pain to catch though. Although at the same time, so was that Rhyperior. Rhyperior was kind of a pain to catch. But what else is there in here? Anything? Nope, just another Tauros and another Glameow. I also like how a Glameow's tail is kind of just like, how it's kind of like a spring. Like, that's kind of cool looking. Okay, so we have a couple more Psychics, and we are still full health because Cheryl heals us after each fight. Okay, so we have two more Psychics here, and I think these are the final trainers in here. You can actually completely avoid these trainers. Okay, Psychics Cody and Rachel with a Pelipand and Machop. This is fine. I'm gonna swap out though. Wait, that Natu has Anger Point. I think I actually mentioned that did I mention that in the previous episode? Did I crit the Natu when I first bought one? Like, either either way, I don't remember, but either way, it's very funny to me that this tiny little bird is just so annoyed that it has anger point. Okay, so let's just poison jab this Pelipper. I should have probably gone to Lopunny because I am actually getting a little bit concerned about level. I am getting a little bit concerned about Gliscor's levels, but honestly, look, I don't think I can really be blamed for wanting to rely on the huge power Gliscor. Okay, Seismic Toss, it won't kill, but it'll do a little bit of damage. And we can just Poison Jab this Machop, and now we can be on our way to getting out of here. And also for finishing off, for actually making your way through here, when you get to the end of the forest, Cheryl will give you an item. She normally gives you the Soothe Bell. I don't think it randomizes. So having the Soothe Bell will actually make it a lot easier for me to evolve that Munchlax. I know that I could just open up PK Hex, drop the save in, and just crank the happiness stat up. But honestly, I'll be honest, I don't really know how to use PK Hex, so all of the grinding I end up doing is, so basically, I'm not 100% confident in how to use it, so basically all of the grinding I do is actually, sat down and playing the game. Which is why my in-game time kind of, randomly spikes up between episodes. Okay, what do we have here? A Shell Bell. Also, this will be end of the forest, because if we just come up here, there's 3 cut trees, and the old chateau is right here. Obviously, we can't use cut until we get the HM. No, she actually has dialogue here? There's an old chateau ahead. No one lives there now, they say it's haunted. In the entire time I've played this game through probably 20-25 times, I have never seen that dialogue. Anyway, we now get the Soothe Bell for having escorted her through the forest, and we won't see Cheryl again. At least until the battle. It's not a battle area. Actually, she can turn up in Battlefront here. I forget what it's actually called. Also, we need cut to get through there, so we can't do that just yet. Also, I don't remember which of these trainers it is, but I know one of them is the guy who has 6 Magikarp, and because we're playing a randomizer, that guy is suddenly the most threatening man in the entire world. Okay, so that's so we just pick up we pick up an Awakening, and I might as well just pick up the items here. Well, the berries here, to be more specific. And what I'm actually gonna do is I might as well put the honey on the tree here, because disclosure, it is now 17 minutes past 10, and in the evening here, so this is gonna be the last episode I record today. So, yeah, I'm gonna put the honey on the tree there, and we'll probably start off the next episode by seeing what our honey tree encounter for the game is. Hopefully it'll be something nice. And when I say something nice, I mean something usable. I don't need it to be incredible, I just need it to be usable. And now I can drop Rhyperior off. Honestly, I'm starting to have some pretty solid Pokemon available here. Potential Sceptile, I have a Lopunny, a Nidoking, a Gorbis, there's a Gliscor, a Skuntank, potential Noctowl, potential Wailord, potential Snorlax, a Drapion and a Rhyperior. I feel like I have, kind of limited type coverage. I feel like my type coverage is kind of limited, but I feel like my potential Pokemon to have on the team in general are looking really nice. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is just save, I'm going to save the game and end off the episode here. And in the next episode, we'll be doing everything. Okay, I say everything. We should be doing everything around Eterna City. So that should cover, so basically that should just be the gym of a galactic hideout and getting the egg, and maybe the start of the way down to Hearthome City. So I'll hopefully see you all for that in the next one. Okay,